Live, I'm Sheila Watko. Tomorrow marks 45 days out from the Milan Cortina Paralympic Winter Games, which open on March 6th. Paralympic medalists and military veterans Melissa Stockwell and Snyder stopped by our studios to talk all about their experiences ahead of the Games.
Drive for Glory is brought to you by Toyota and your local tri-state Toyota dealers. Let's go places.
The Winter Paralympics in Milan Cortina are almost here, setting the tone for an exciting year ahead. Shortly after the snow settles, our attention turns towards the 2028 Summer Games in Los Angeles and the athletes training for their chance to shine. Melissa Stockwell and Snyder are no strangers to the Paralympic Games, and they are here to share their journeys as world-class athletes and medal-winning Paralympians for Team USA. Thank you both so much for being here, and big congratulations on all of your achievements, and thank you for your service as well. You guys are stars in every sense of the word. Brad, you were a member of Team USA for the Paralympics from 2012 to 2020. What was the highlight of that experience for you?
That's a difficult question to ask. It's like asking who's your favorite kid, which for me is easy because I only have one kid. But each memory at the Paralympics had different meaning. In 2012, it was exactly a year after I'd been injured in Afghanistan, which carried incredible meaning. In Rio, it was really the first time for me to really feel like I was a Paralympian, that I had earned my spot on the podium. Tokyo, I shifted sports over to triathlon and actually was not favored to do well, and to win that race was incredible.
Both of you served our country with distinction, Melissa in the Army and Brad in the Navy, and you each faced life-changing injuries during your service. Can you share what that moment of transition was like and how your military training helped shape your recovery and your mindset moving forward?
Rogered up to serve our country, just as Melissa did, and you go through this process where you don that uniform and you become very proud of who you are and representing the country, and you develop this unique skill set. In my case, I was a bomb tech in Iraq and Afghanistan. When that opportunity, when that ability goes away after a major traumatic injury like that, that desire to serve and that identity doesn't go away. So the opportunity to continue to serve in a way, for us wearing this new uniform for Team USA and continuing to serve, was not only really important for our own individual journeys, but really important to be able to nurture that notion of service and then serve as a leader, essentially kind of inspiring others to do the same. So that's why sports was so important for our journeys.
The military, it teaches you so many things. It teaches you the teamwork, the camaraderie, the giving back to something greater than yourself, what it means to truly wear a uniform. So I think transitioning from the military into whatever civilian role you do, or elite level athletics, those values kind of carry over into all of that. So it really sets you up for success, I think.
Can you talk also about Toyota's support of you and your fellow athletes and what that means?
You know that adage, like, if a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound? It's like really powerful. If we were to do what we do without the community behind us, would it have any meaning? And we're motivated by our connection to our community, our connection to our family, to the spectators, to the people who are there watching, to the people we're motivating by doing what we do on that grand stage. That connective tissue is an essential element of what we do, and it's not possible without partners like Toyota to be able to help fuel that journey from a practical standpoint, but to connect us to our broader community. That's an essential aspect of what it means to be a part of Team USA.
Melissa, what advice do you have for future up-and-coming athletes seeking to compete at the elite level?
Never sell yourself short. I think a lot of times, not just athletes, but athletes with a disability, you think, oh, I have spinal cord injury in a wheelchair, I'm visually impaired, I can never do that. But the truth of it is, like, you can. And there's organizations that can help you get there. There are support. There are people like you with a similar disability that have gone ahead of you. So find those people, be inspired by them, be motivated, if they can do that, I can do that too, and just never sell yourself short.